Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 59 of Let's Play Aegon Reborn, 10-stat man on Realm of Thrones. We're currently sat in Oldtown. I don't remember what we did in the last part. It'll come back to me. So, I also just want to say, for those who are watching this YouTube video, all videos are... Every video I can potentially record now is going to... Well, I can record, like, as long as I haven't got early access stuff, will be streamed. So if anybody is wanting to watch, check out my Twitch, because I don't know if I'm going to be streaming on there in the future, but, just follow me on YouTube and stuff like that. So, Blackhaven has been... Okay, that's all the way up there. I really don't care about that for now. Let's go straight to Starfall. I think that's where I said I was going to attack in the next part, or in this part. If we take out Starfall, we'll start taking out this area and start clearing it up. Then we'll move to the greater Dornish area. I think that should work. Now, the real thing is going to be figuring out if this video uploads perfectly fine while I stream. That's going to be interesting. How many kids have I got? Why have I still got a 2-year-old? When did I get another 2-year-old? I've got so many kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Jesus, thank God divorce ain't a thing in this, because I'd be screwed for child support. Alright, with all our things up, let's just get everything going. Break the walls down. Well, not break the walls down, sorry, break the equipment on them. There we go. Perfect. This. People want to be recruited, get fucked. And I believe Dines leveled up, did he not? He did. I don't really know what you're doing, so there you go. Right, here we go. Let's have a bit of fun. It's a very weird... Alright, whatever. Now, to figure it, yep, this is a great map. Look at that. Look at that. You know what? Just the sand campaign, look at that. I'll just... Oh. I don't know why, but any single place where there is an arrow barrel on the offensive just gets an immediate 10 out of 10 for me. Come on, dickhead. Don't fucking... Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, I'm shooting too low. What am I doing? And that's going to be way too high. Yep. Perfect. Alright, so I think... Okay. Stop shooting at me, you pricks. This is meant to be a one-way fight. There should be... Okay, that wouldn't have hit even if he did hit. I was very concerned that shot was not going to hit. I will say, getting close to these walls definitely does not give you a better way of, better chance of hitting them. Nice and sloped by the actual ground, it's not like on a proper hill, so it makes it a real bitch to do what I'm trying to do. Doesn't mean I can't do it, but real bitch. God, imagine in real life if you just saw an arrow coming at you like we did there. That'd be fucking... That'd be concerning. And the home of the Danes will soon be under our control. Now, while we're just kind of messing about, I'll have a look at... See if there's any... answer any questions in stream chat. Just, spice up the video a little bit. So... Someone asked if there are any other more silver-like armor that goes well with Raven's Teeth helmets. Honestly, I don't know. I will say, when it comes to this game, I only really know the armors I like. I'm still finding more and more armor that I like. I think to myself, why have I not seen this sooner? Why does this look so cool? Stuff like that. So, yeah, that's... I should answer that question, I hope. Yeah, the Danes are putting up a fight. We've only got 65 kills. That's actually a lot less kills than you'd expect this early, like, sorry, like, actually, when sieging properly. Because the amount of archers we would have killed normally, the amount of, you know, Jareeds that would have, you know, done the work. Very surprised we've killed so little. There's no point going that way because none of my men are around there. I don't know why it splits it up so unevenly. Alright, are we in there? Okay, we're in there. Alright, let's go see around here, see how big the... Okay, there's way too many people over there. We'll just go in the front door, it's fine. We've got some one-handed to level up anyway, aren't we? My men are actually taking a bit of a, like, battering prepared here. And there has been another decent question, chat, so where's my plan when War Sales comes out? I have currently got two. I think I've said this before. I think I've said this before in quite a few videos and also the last time I streamed. I have two ideas I want to do currently. I'm not going to share what they are because, you know, where's the fun in that? You know, I've got to wait till War Sales comes out to figure that out. But no, I've got two ideas, concrete ideas, I think, that I want to do. Well, maybe I've got 3 ideas. I mean, I've got 2 ideas I definitely am going to do. It's just I've got a few ideas other than that as well that I'm thinking about. But my plan is just to basically record content day 1, and hopefully, if we start with the streaming of Aegon Reborn, hopefully we'll be able to, you know, stream recording a bit. Hopefully, I'll be able to get a decent backlog instead of, you know, recording 1 a day, which I've been doing currently, because, you know. Been playing World of Warcraft instead. I know that sounds bad, but it's the truth. You know, World of Warcraft's been taking up my day. I've been mythic dungeoning and everything. Like, I don't think I've gone, like, as deep into an MMO since Final Fantasy XIV, and even then, I didn't go, like, mythic level of raiding. You know, like, I didn't go actual hard content because I just didn't find the interest of it. Am I planning anything special for 30,000 subs? Honestly, no. I don't really... Like, subscriber milestones these days don't mean as much as they did like 5-10 years ago, so... I know it's still great I'll be hitting 30k, but it's just, you know, I don't have anything like, you know, special planned. I mean, if we hit it before the end of the year, maybe I'll do something special, but... Gotta be before this. Gotta be before. You know, if we hit 30k before my birthday, I'll stream. I'll do something. I won't stream on my birthday, but I'll do something because, you know, I'm going out for my birthday. But still, you enjoyed the WoW stream. Yeah, I will more than likely stream WoW again. It's just been a bit too busy just doing it with my friends, and I don't. If I'm gonna stream it, I don't want to be streaming unless they're happy with it. So yeah. Why is there so many? This is why we need people on both sides game. Like. I've just happened to single-handedly solo this entire side with my pocket of drugs. If I didn't have a pocket of drugs, I'd have been dead by now. Literally. I mean, the jury's still out whether or not I'm going to get knocked unconscious. I think maybe the only thing I could think of for doing for like a big milestone stream would be like maybe like a 12-hour stream, but like fuck me, the 8-hour one took it out of me. Like, mentally and physically. Like, I felt like shit after that. Admittedly, I don't think having mass amount of acid reflux helped, but I don't know. I'll like I said, closer to the... If we hit 30k, I'll figure it out. But only before my birthday. If we don't hit before my birthday, then fuck that. No, I mean, I'll probably still do it, because, you know, why not? But it'd be nice to hit it before my birthday. God, we've actually... Okay. 1 minute. I'm trying to read stuff, game. Okay, none of my Fire of the Dragons are dead. That's fine, then.
Attack!
We cannot allow these dickheads to get away. Where are the rest? Okay, they ain't getting away. We're good. I will say one thing I do have planned, hopefully, for after War Sales is more Dance of Dragons, as it, was brought up in stream. I love the Dance of Dragon. I love the ADD mod team. Like, they're amazing. I just... really bad timing with War Sales being, like, the release date being concrete now. Oh, as concrete as I'm... Oh, fuck's sake, we're in a city as well. I could have just took all of those people. Yeah, with the release date as concrete as it is, as far as I can tell, like, it seems to be pretty concrete. I don't want to make any plans for anything else without, before I've done that. So, yeah, it's definitely a situation of like, I want to make plans, but probably not best to make plans, with given everything. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Buy those quickly so I can smith all these weapons away so we can lighten our load a little bit. I don't know what I just did, but I did something wrong, but it's fine. I have a bunch of stuff to throw away. No way I have more than 200. How the hell do I have 800 grand, near enough 900 grand of stuff in here? The fuck? Oh, it's just some really expensive shields. That'll do it. Alright, with Starfall taken, let's move on. The real question is, what is the best loop here? I think Blackmon... Yeah, Blackmon, Kingsgrave, Skyreach, Hellhot, and then Sandstone, realistically. Or Skyreach, Sandstone, Hellhot. I mean, it doesn't really matter which last two I do, but yeah, I should probably go this way round. Owners of Starfall. I mean, I'd have liked to have got it so I could give it to the Danes, but, well, what are you going to do? And I forgot this is the siege where everything's all muddled together. I'm sure what I build will be enough. We'll just break the walls down on this one, or whatever happens, happens. The Vale's declared war on me again, have they? Cool. And the Tyrosh have declared war on me. I feel like that's a flipping left field one, isn't it? And a few more while we're in the siege, we'll do a few more questions. Will the live streams be uploaded with the Aegon videos? So the live streams will be delisted and then deleted after the videos have gone up. So the stream will be basically immediately taken down, so that way, because I'm streaming on YouTube as well as recording for YouTube, if I leave the stream up, it diverts, viewers. So it's best to just have one focal point of it. So I'll be having, like I said, the videos will be. Once I've uploaded the videos, as in like I've got them safely uploaded from my hard drive to the to YouTube, I will be deleting the VOD. It will be unlisted until then, so it won't be viewable, but you get my point. And to answer another question, the game gets savage at times. Oh, there's a question, but more not a statement. The game gets savage at times, but I make it look easy. I'm just gonna say this: so anyone who thinks Bannerlord is hard, don't play on the easiest difficulty. Just put it on the hardest difficulty and keep playing. That's legitimately how I got good at this, like Bannerlord and Mount and Blade in general. Like, I used to play Mount and Blade and Bannerlord, even till Bannerlord, I used to like put it on easy or like, give myself some buffs because I was like, well, it's like too hard. And I used to do this with like pretty much most games I played. my like recommendation if you find a game hard is just to put it on the hardest difficulty and keep playing. You will get eventually it'll either click or it won't. Like, that's the best way to phrase it. If it doesn't click after a while, then shit, yeah, turn the difficulty down. But like the various, I'd say a lot of people as well, I think could have this is where you just put on the hardest difficulty and you know it should like the game will make you click. It'll make it click if you keep playing. Or at least again, that's how it works for me. I don't know if that'll work for everyone, but again, that's how I think. That's how I got good at this game. Or at least I got able to play Bannerlord difficulty without really feeling like I'm the most stressed out I've ever been. I still get pretty stressed when I play Total Wars on very hard, but that's just because I'm a basic bitch when it comes to Total War games. Are they gonna get away? Just barely didn't. Ooh. Yeah, these sieges are going to be very quick, so I'm just going to take top tier troops. Yeah, you are right, dude. It is the best way to play games. Just play on very hard, and if you either click or you don't. If you don't click, turn the difficulty down a little bit. See if you click on a lower difficulty, and then ramp it back up. Something I wish that a younger me, and I'm talking like not even a few years ago me, like 27, 26-year-old me. I wish I did, because the fact that when I started doing that, that's when I felt like I started getting better at games instead of just plateauing and kind of generally staying the same on my levels. Like before I started recording this, I felt like I was very middling. I felt like I was just didn't feel good at the game, and we're just giving more money to everyone. I don't want to be at war with all these fucking people. I've got shit to do. Like, I don't even want anything the Vale's got other than the, Iron Island shit that I don't really want, but I'm gonna have to get. Like, I want to finish off Dawn. Like, once Dawn's gone, I feel like I'm not gonna be bothered, well, once Dawn's out of, Westeros. I will say, though, to anyone who just plays games to enjoy themselves, maybe playing on the hardest difficulty straight away isn't the thing, but if you are struggling with a game, challenging yourself does typically, for a lot of people, help them kickstart their understanding and kickstart getting into it a little bit more. So, take what I say with a bit of salt. I can't say for certain, but... Owner of Blackhaven? Oh, we must have retook Blackhaven. Good for us. How many clans do we have? We have 13. So, a lot less than I'd normally have if I was playing this normally instead of, being very, very limiting. If I was playing this normally, we'd have, 40 clans by now, minimum, because we've already taken out so many people. But because I'm, being very, 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 very specific, we barely have any. Because I'm being an awkward sod. Trying to make the game a little harder for myself. But yeah, Bannerlord gets... Once you have, the magic number, in my opinion, is about 50 clans. But once you have, 30 plus clans, you could just go to war with everyone and nothing will be hard. I know it sounds weird saying nothing will be hard, but legitimately nothing is hard. You will have enough men to consistently have armies that is consistently sieging and that is consistently dealing with enemies. If you lose an army, if you lose 2 armies, it's like the Romans. You'll just get more. There'll just be more people replacing them. And you'll then, if that army takes out the army that took out your army, you'll then get all your generals back and rinse, repeat. And yeah, it's a very quick situation of that. But I will say, if I was playing this my proper way, yeah, 40 odd, I'd have at least 40 clans minimum by now. We'd also be far, 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 far further into the game because, again, having that many clans means I don't have to do as much. Whereas at the moment, I'm pretty much having to do all the main conquest, which is kind of what I want. I'm kind of limiting myself, forcing me to rely on myself instead of, knowing the AI will be useful. Because the AI is not useful unless you have 40 odd clans. Any less clans than that, like I said, the AI just, they can't make armies more than 600 men. Like we'll be like our vassals will make maybe an army of 800 every so often. But you have 40 odd clans, they'll make like 2 armies of like 1.5 thousand. Like they'll make armies that are beefy and that actually get shit done. And even if I just used my own clan armies, they would still be beefy. Like the AI would be beefy enough, I'd be beefy enough. It'd be great. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even if I needed extra men, I could still call them because again, that's why you do about 40 clans. But yeah, like if you're wanting to be really good at Bannerlord, it like specifically Realm of Thrones, if you want like know how many clans you need to be the most effective, shall we say, 40 clans is the best way to go. Any less than that, like I said, it's not impossible at all, but you're definitely not going to be able to just kind of sit back and relax. Yeah, anything less than 40, you have to do a lot more. Anything more than 40, it's just essentially free fucking, it's just free labor at that point. People are just going to get shit done for you.
Thanks for your help.
Again, only top tier troops for now. Don't want to slow down too much. Show some mercy. So how big can my army be? So realistically, your army can be as big as every single lord in your faction. So if I was to say kick everybody out of armies and I was to recruit all of these lords, we're looking at, I'm just going to recruit all the lords who are currently able to be like invited. I'm not actually going to invite them because that would fuck up stuff I was doing. But my strength would be about 8,000. So it'd be, it'd be definitely would be very fucking strong. Why would I don't want to fight with other clans. No, they cost influence. I want to pay influence. And also the reason I don't really use like other armies is they're just fucking useless. Like I like playing under my banner. I like using my troops. I'm really, really specific when I play Bannerlord. Like I don't like stuff that's like, not neat. Like when I look at my army, I don't like to see a hodgepodge of troops. I like to see my troops. That's it. I'm really, really specific. In other campaigns, sure, I'll accept the hodgepodge. In this campaign, I specifically want to use my vassal armies because we're leading on like reborn troops around the map. We won't break the walls of this one. We'll just go in as we are. Spice up the sieges a little bit. Spice up as much as you can because it's a castle val. Not exactly much to spice up. So an army of giants is something we've done before on the channel. We did it on the North Remembers, if I remember correctly. Like, or whatever the North series was called. Army of Giants is just like, if you think this army I've got is easy mode, an Army of Giants is stupidly easy. Like, there's no point playing at that point. Like just 100, or even 50 giants with, and again, it doesn't matter if they're elders or archers because they'll both have a bow. You can take out an army probably 10 times the size with arrows alone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not, it's not a threat. And then you'll get to the cavalry who are barely a threat. Like, giants are stupidly OP, and I don't want to use them. Like, it's kind of like the same reason I've stopped using the dragons. It's just not fun. It's not, it's not as enjoyable. Like, don't get me wrong, certain times using Drogon's great, or using a dragon's great, like, thematically, but to me, being on horseback or just shooting arrows is way more fun. Or being on foot, like, literally anything other than being on dragonback. I had a feeling that guy was going to shoot at me. You might not fucking pushing me out of the way, game. What the fuck? I think, yeah, it's getting a little bit too crowded around here. My men are just going to be probably stealing all the kills with the druids. At least every flank's kind of actually got some of my men now, which is good.
Run while you can.
Alright, let's help the blood of the dragon get in here. And 2 of my draconian guard. Alright, I think we've good. How does the Valyrian Lord Helm look with Rhaegar's armor? I actually don't know. Honestly, probably not as good as Rhaegar's helmet. Like, I think Rhaegar's helmet is the best looking helmet like that is currently available in the game. Like, I actually really like his helmet. How many are getting away? I think we should be able to... Yeah, we should be fine. I should be fine to go back into this mode and not have to do anything. The one-handed just keeps going. 357, that's already aggressively higher than, you know, we'd expect. Concerning as well. Most OP armies are probably... You are probably right. They are... Just, again, just to repeat the comment, most OP's armies are oversized. The most OP army is the oversized Night King army. I would say that's the biggest issue with the Night King currently is, the current, the base settings for the Night King are a little OP. Admittedly, all you have to do is grab a dragon and he's fucked, or grab, an elite army, and again, he's fucked. But, the fact that you have to, in a sense, min-max is a little egregious. But the settings are there for you to change, so I will not, I will not say, oh, that's the worst thing. Customize it to your own thing. Just make sure you remember to customize it. That's all I'm gonna say. Just make sure you do customize it if you don't like the settings, but like I said, they're not the most egregious things I've ever seen, so I can't complain. And Sandstone was taken without even have to go there. Result. Raven's Teeth Helmet and Northern Warlord Armor. I don't even like the Northern Warlord Armor. I liked the Stark Plate, but I don't if I remember correctly, the current Northern Warlord Armor looks not as good as it used to do. Yeah, this armor looks... I'm just not a big fan of Northern armor. And also, that Northern helmet goes with the armor. Like, I don't think anything can make that better. I also don't think that a silver helmet would look right on it. I think a silver helmet takes too much from, like, the darker aesthetic of it. For the most part, I think it's really hard to mix and match armors in this mod. Like, because so many armors look, you know, like, unless they're, like, built similar, like the Rhaegar and the Blackfire armor, I'd say it can be interchanged a little bit, depending on which pieces, but for the most part, yeah, I think every set, you know, kind of looks great on its own and not as great as if you don't have the full set. I also don't think it helps. I'm just not a big fan of Northern armor as well. You're thinking of the Stark plate, chap. You're thinking of what they used to have, which was the Stark Knight plate, which was absolutely fucking beautiful. And then they took it. I'm pretty sure it's still in the game. I just don't think any unit has it anymore. I think it's like something you can just buy. I haven't actually been to the north in 6.2 or even in 6.0, so you know, I can't comment on whether or not the armor is still available, but yeah, the old armor would look alright with it. Yeah, that was back on the 5.0. I don't know if that armor is still in the game or if it's just a buyable, but it's not used by troops anymore, as far as I know. And that is one thing that I do find a shame is sometimes when, like, you know, units are updated and their armor looks, like, isn't as cool after the fact. But to answer that, you know, to give my opinion on the Stark plate stuff with Ravensteep, even I don't think that would look good because I think Ravensteep armor needs needs the cape. Without the cape, I don't think the Ravensteep armor really looks as, like, it doesn't look as meshed and like as good as, like, could do. Like, cloaks are everything, my dude. You know, my guys, you know. I think, for the most part, this siege is probably going to be pretty quick now. Do you know what? After I've recorded this video, what we'll do is after the end of this recording, like a 5-minute stream break, I'll look into I'll see if I can find the Stark armor still in the game. That way that way the recording is still going to be beautiful for all those guys watching this in the past, but okay, you know what? That is exact. Okay, I'm going to repeat this for, like, obviously for the video. Someone said that you know, King Kalen said that the Ravensteep armor reminds him of Lord of the Rings armor. Yes, that is exactly what I see every time I look at it. I see Lord of the Rings. Every single time I look at that armor, all I can think of is Lord of the Rings. Bro, what the fuck? Get the fuck off my ladder. I've never seen the AI be stupid enough to actually go on the ladder. Oh shit. See, unlike you dickheads, I can actually land that. Nope, no one else wants to be done. Okay. Yeah, you can't fault these guys being... Well, you can fault them for being dumbasses, but Can't fault 3 kills. And you know what? 42 people left. Why waste my time? I like how Rhaegar, sorry, not Rhaegar, Aegon just climbed down as soon as I took let go of him. He didn't want that smoke. I will say that, Kikaelin, you are right. Like, as I think I've said a lot, is it's always really amusing, especially given how good the troops are for the Reach in this mod, that the Reach loses to the Dornish pretty much every single time. I don't think I've seen a playthrough where the Dornish haven't steamrolled, you know, the Reach by, you know, what, 2 or 3 years in game. Like, they just kill them. Like, they go for the throat, like, so aggressively. It's aggressively. Is the RBM AI better? In what sense? Like, I will say this: the RBM AI can be better, but the problem is you'd have to play with RBN, and that's my biggest... I don't like RBM. Like, I think RBM's shit. And I think I've said this, like, you know, like, I feel like RBM is only good in one mod, and that's because I don't have a fucking choice. If I play that mod, I have to play it. Like, there's a reason I suggested RBM be took out of Dance Dragons, because I don't think it suits it. I think a fantasy game shouldn't have like shit like I shouldn't have a limiting factor like that. I don't think it's good for the game. I think it's like good for the mod. I think it's a pain. It's honestly just a pain in my opinion. Also, yeah, they were attacking us, so yeah, we need to mop up this shit straight away. Kamal's doing, he's at 255. He is 20 points away from maxing out his athletics, which I don't think he can. I don't think he's going to be able to do. I don't think he has the stats to do it, but
soldiers, horses, they're moving. Mount, move, mount.
Let's keep letting our archers cook for now. All right, pulling back for now. All right, well, let's let our men throw the druids, and we should be good. Alright, everyone charge. Infantry, stop throwing your weapons and just get in there. Yeah, we're at the point of the battle where they've got reinforcements, so the best thing we can do now is just be super aggressive and take everything out. Giving Karstark armor. Karstark armor. I don't like Northern armor, so he ain't... I'll be honest, he ain't getting Northern armor. I don't like Northern armor. It looks boring as shit. Like, we're the rich Targaryens, you know, and the North rebelled against us. Why would I want them Northern? Like, nah, just nah. The North gets nothing nice from me. No consideration, nothing nice. They just get sent to the wall and bent over and dealt with. No, I mean, I don't have to use my throwing weapon anymore, but doesn't mean I can't, you know, use it for fun. $358. Why is my one hand... I still don't get why my one hand can go up so high. It's so weird. I think that's... Yeah, that's the last... This is the last of their army being taken out here. I don't even know if the Dornish really has any strength after this. Like, I'm honestly surprised they were able to field this army. I thought we took out enough of their lords to not have to worry. They keep killing these dickheads. Ah, he got nicked my kill. Alright. In the prison, 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 prison. Yeah, just prison. There we go. Only a few of the shitty units, but that's okay. Turn off the filter. Loot all the stuff. Thank you, game. I said loot all. I didn't say loot some. I said loot all. And like that, unfortunately, guys, we're going to have to end this recording here. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, please do follow me on YouTube. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a share. Most importantly, guys, stay safe. Have a great day. Join the channel memberships if you are interested. And I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. See you guys then.